Hi, this is Steve. I want to show you how you can easily take information from Management Reporter, make a graph with it, include it on a dashboard with other information from Dynamics GP. So let's take a look at it. So I opened up Management Reporter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a standard row format that I use in reporting, and I'm going to make a special version of it to use so that I can get information for a particular graph. So the one that I used here is this row format here. And this is a pretty standard row format. Take a look at it. It's a pretty standard row format. And what I did is then I summarized this, and basically what I did is not show some of the information that I want. So I just end up with the information that I need for my graph, and that row format's right here. So let's take a look at that. You can see it's basically the same row format, but I've set up these to not print. So that's going to just give me the summary information. So let's go back and run that report now, and we can take a look at it. So I'm going to run this report here. This is the one that includes this new row format. And this is a report here. You can see that I've got it greatly summarized, because really all I want is I want the actual and the budget and include that for my graphing purposes. So let's take this report, let's send it to Excel. And when I do that, it's going to send it to a predefined Excel report, and I want to keep that same Excel report because I'm going to use that over and over again in my dashboard. So let's just hit OK and save that. Now let's take a look at Excel, and we'll take a look at that file. So now this data is in Excel. It's easily exported from Management Reporter, and now I can use this data as information for a graph. So let's take a look at how I would do that. So what I want to do now is create a new Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to insert a graph there and then access this information from this spreadsheet here. So let's go do that. Go to File, create a new Excel spreadsheet, and then I'm going to insert a graph. Let's pick that right here. And let's pick this one here. Now I'm going to access the data. I'm going to index the data in that other Excel spreadsheet. So let's do that. I'm going to right click here, select the data, and then go over to this other spreadsheet and find the data that I want, which is basically this information right here. So I'm just going to access that. That goes into my graph. I'm going to rename this series here. I think this is the actual one. Let's do that and rename this. I think that's it. And now I can rename these as well. Go over here and grab these from my other Excel spreadsheet, and I'm done. So that's how I easily create a graph in Excel using data from Management Reporter. Now as I update Management Reporter, as I get new information, like close periods, I can just run the Management Reporter report and save it to that same file, and this graph is going to access that data and present the graph here. I can always make the graph look a little better. Just use some styles already in Excel, and there you go. And typically what I do is I'm going to put this in an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to add other components to it. So here's another one that I did earlier. Let's take a look at that. So this one here has the same component in Excel. I've also have three other components that are drawing information directly from Dynamics GP using the refreshable Excel reports. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to get that information from Management Reporter into Excel and combine that with other data from Dynamics GP. This gives you an easy way to create a dashboard with GP data. If you haven't tried it out, take a look at it. It's really pretty easy to do.